Hello class and professor. My name is Kimberly Scott, and the topic I will be talking to you guys about is interracial relationships. I chose this topic because I am in an 8-year interracial relationship, and while it has been great, there are still flaws. Not big major things like back in the day, but I just want to inform you guys that there are still some issues with being in a interracial relationship out there. Now, I want to start off by saying interracial relationships are very common today. You see all types of people together, families, married, children, the whole nine. It's very common. I know Tennessee is one of the highest states of interracial relationships. It's mostly, from my town alone, it's mostly white, black, but it's a lot more common. You see it a lot. I want to just inform you guys that, like I said, it's still common. It's just there's still flaws, and it can affect the people around you. Now, what I mean by flaws, I deal with people outside of family and family. I think family is the biggest thing of all. I mean, you're always gonna have outsiders looking at you any kind of way and not just don't agree with what they see. But it's fine. It's easier to deal with them, but it's harder to deal with family because you come from when you are who you are, and you come from what you come from, and when your family teaches you and raises you to be a certain way, believe certain beliefs, and your culture is a certain way and your religion is a certain thing. When you step outside of that boundary, outside of that comfort zone, not necessarily for you, but for them, it can become a problem, and it can cause a lot of strain with your family, and it hurts. I know that being in an 8-year interracial relationship, we have experienced from my side of our wedding being full to capacity to his side, his side where his family was supposed to be on, only having 4 people, to them not accepting me because I'm black and my children because they're half black. So it's a lot. It is a lot, and in saying that with the children, meaning it can affect people, your children can have identity issues. I know my daughter has had her moments where she didn't know, Mommy, I don't know what do I put? Am I black? Am I white? And all the best thing I could tell her, honey, you are both. The children, my daughter has even experienced kids at school calling her mother a slave or her daddy an in-lover. And I know that comes from the parenting, but it still hurts, and it still can affect your child in so many ways by being a biracial child, which is a product of an interracial relationship. But also an issue within the interracial relationship can be cultural clashes. And what I mean by that is by religion. And you talk about it, but it really doesn't come into play until you have a family, and that clash of what you want your child to believe and how you want to raise your child can become a problem. So you have to find a common ground point to what is comfortable with both of you guys. So it's a lot out there. It is a lot dealing with an interracial relationship, but you can't help who you fall in love with. It has taught me a lot about myself. Mostly it showed me my strength. No matter what society throws at me, I'm okay because of who I choose to be with. I know I can get through it. Yes, it is hard, but I'm also, at the same time, I'm thankful that I don't have to go through what people endured years down the line. I feel like even though it hurts, if racism, the way that racism was so strong back in the day, as people say back in the day, how come I can't face it now? I just wanted to be aware that it's still out there. And people are kind of ignorant to the fact that it's not out there. Well, it is. And you really see it when you are a product of being in an interracial relationship. Thank you.